It's almost there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Don't call me white girl.
That's some real
It's gay,
ass
folks.
shit.
Unpopular opinion. Jail's not that bad. Boom. Cop your shit open and grab that nigga by the head and get the. You know what I'm saying?
There's something about them whispering in my ear, the whole name thing. I like that.
I like a nigga to whisper. What's your cash? That's what's different, and that's why statistically, number-wise, not only do we not get the same amount of riches as them, we do not keep it. Nowhere near how long they'll keep it. Welcome back to the Don't Call Me White Girl show. It's your girl, Don't Call Me White Girl, and I have a bucket hat on because I don't like to comb my hair. To the left of me, we have Derek, Boston's own, rocks in the socks and the locks. Right now, Derek has on a size extra small sock. How's it feel, Derek?
I swapped socks before we left.
Every time Derek comes in town, he stays at my house, and it's rough. It's rough. After a while, it gets rough. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to be friends. We don't have to air out each other's dirty laundry.
Yeah, let's not.
But just know if I ever do, it'll be 500,000 listening.
Okay, yeah, you got that up
Fuck,
on
you
me.
got 20,000 followers?
Yeah, but they'd rather hear me talk about you than you talk about me.
Yeah, but they not going to know because they're
that's
not
a
going to
good
hear
one.
it.
That's
But they're
a
not
good
going to
one.
notice it because they're not going to hear it.
I pay the guys to drop it on Breakbeat.
Because nobody follows you. How you doing, Phelps?
Doing good, y'all.
I like when you wear your smart nigga glasses.
I really need them.
I gave you guys homework on the last episode. Let's get right into it. Did you watch King Von? 3 hours and 36 minutes worth of it.
We did.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Wow. Phelps, you didn't watch it, did you?
I did homework in school.
Okay. Last week I let y'all know that I was pissed off because a white, British, long nose, long, greasy hair white boy did it, and I thought that she shouldn't be the one to report news like that.
And I don't want to support that.
Especially a Chicago legend like King Von. Either way, what'd you think of the documentary? Seriously.
It was long. It was a lot. It was pretty much a narration of tweets.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more video than reading.
He used apparently Vine would do a drill and tweet it.
Yeah.
And before he did a drill, he would tweet it.
Between him and the joint, I know that was one of them.
But and that was their thing, but that was his thing. So that was mini ops.
Oh,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
yeah.
Phelps is referring to K.I. K.I. They put K.I. in the newspaper, call her Chicago's first female assassin. I think she got murdered when she was 15, 16, but she was a girl. She was a gangbanger. She is from 63rd. And she was outside rocking, and her and Vine used to have these real weird flirty convos. One thing was super interesting is when they did the documentary on K.I., Vine's op from the opposition gang, Vine is the one who does the interview. Now, technically, people in the street say, that he had something to do with it, it's him or whatever, allegedly, but he's in the interview talking about how he liked her and he wanted to be her friend. He trolled the whole time, but it's like crazy. In the documentary, the guy's whole goal was that he's a serial killer. He has no emotions, no feelings. Me personally, when Vine came out, he was such like a sex symbol and an entertainment tip. Like every girl wanted to fuck Vine. Every girl, old, young, everybody liked him. He a thug, he crazy, he handsome, whatever. He didn't put that in there at all, him being a lover. He had this open, loving ass relationship with Agent Dial. He mentioned it, but he just didn't show that human side of him like that, And again, I'm gonna be extra critical because as a white man, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Because I don't think no white boy from the UK should be doing a story about no nigga from Chicago. And I'm going to say that to him blue in the face. Okay? I mean, I think he following the same trends because, like I said before, academics because of his start with doing that, reporting Chicago shit. And, I said this. I remember years ago, me and Wallow had a big debate because I said that Chicago influenced a lot of cities negatively. And I know for a motherfucking fact because I lived here at the time when we was in Delaware changed when the Chicago niggas came around, niggas started wearing True Religion, niggas got dreads, niggas gained ops, niggas created ops, motherfuckers they went to school with 3rd grade. Now I hate this nigga because of whatever situation. They tried to handle situations similar, and that was my experience, as a black woman, as the auntie, mom, sister, brother, whatever. It changed the world, in that way or whatever. I mean, is it influential? Yes. I told Phelps the other day, to niggas around a certain age, Chief Keef got like a Hove position. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And he is the mastermind of a whole sound. You're not gonna put a song on Kanye jump on it. You know what I mean? Especially when y'all from the same area. What? He's not gonna pay y'all dirty asses no mind. You had to pay that shit some mind. with the help of Chop, I think niggas forget about Chop, how influential Chop is too.
Young Chop was nice, yeah.
But he went a little crazy, started acting crazy on the internet.
That
I
was
think it
crazy.
overshadowed
That was
shit.
wild.
Years a wild time, but still, they are like, it's like, but I'm a whatever kid you want to call me. So Jay-Z is like holy ground. When people say that to Chief Keef, you're not talking about lyrical ability. It's like style and like individualism and be.
It's the impact.
Okay, I don't know, baby. I'm not. I feel like I'm too old to say something like that. Do I like Chief Keef? Yeah. Do I know as much shit as you would know? Fuck no.
And that's why I give him credit for how good he is, because I'm older than Chief Keef by a handful of years. And when he came out,
I think he's good lyrically.
Yeah, when he came out, I was like 20, 21, 22. So, at that time, you really like paying attention to what niggas is saying. And Chief Keef really, he one of them.
I know too
I ain't gonna
many
lie to
Chief
you.
Keef fans to even play
He one
like
of
that.
them.
But I don't know. It's like I'm not like against the music or whatever. I mean, it's undeniable because drill. So let's just take away everything else and just consider just because of drill. I mean, for the love of God, they're doing drill. I just watched a drill video. Nigga was in Pakistan. This motherfucker's doing a drill song. You know what I mean?
And you gotta understand, when he came out at the age he was at, he was making better music than who? All of the legendary niggas was still around when he came out.
I'm a Chief Keef fan, but it's not because of his
Bro,
lyrics.
when Chief Keef came out, Curtis was a better album than anything Chief Keef put out. 50 Cent shit. No.
I just think the impact that it had.
Wiz Khalifa was on the song with him, and 50 was no.
I don't know.
Kanye was the only nigga that
Like I
was
said,
on his level musically.
I like Chief, but I never was like, yeah, this nigga's lyrical.
When Chief Keef came out, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, you gonna tell me that was better than Chief Keef? No.
I mean, I was 14, but
He's not allowed to not agree.
I don't know.
Are you scared, Derek?
Scared of what?
I'm just making sure to give you.
I don't think Chief Keef is lyrical. I think his impact. I think he changed.
Nah,
the
yeah.
world.
He not lyrical, spiritual mirror.
Me and this
but
nigga
he
had a
got it.
huge argument over artists like an hour ago.
I called somebody a bitch and she got mad.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say who he called a bitch, but I will say that he was like looking at me crazy because I'm a Yachty fan. Like what, Yachty? Da, da, da.
Nah, yeah. I mean, he more of a musical nigga. Now, to me, he's somebody that's not super lyrical, but he's shown ability though. A lot of
I don't know. I'm a Yachty fan.
He's shown ability,
Chief
but
Keef
I don't think
Chief
that's
From
Keef is
Minnesota.
Nice. I'm a Chief Keef fan. It's just I feel like they grew because of the impact they had. They changed the way niggas talk, walk.
They who
wear
though?
their hair.
Why? Who's with Chief
Lil
Keef?
Durk, King Louis, all of them.
I don't count everybody in together.
You don't count.
I
Lil-
feel like Durk has a
Rondo
whole
number nine.
different.
Rondo,
I feel like
She
Chief
wasn't
Keef got the
listening to me.
legend status. I was listening, but I feel like Durk just got the streets. Like people really love Durk. People feel like Durk is their family member. You know, like I don't
But
think
that's how it
they
was
look
with
at Chief
Keef.
Keef like the GOAT, but they look at people love Durk.
Yeah,
you know,
so
relate to
10
Dirk
years
more.
they really
yeah.
relate. He's relatable. You know,
10 years ago, it was everything about Chief. Dirk wasn't who he was now. It was all Chief. I think
they
if you
wasn't
would've-
out at the same time.
Yeah, but Chief.
This
Keef
ain't what you
was-
want. Dirk, he was out with Chief.
Yeah, but
Chief
Chief
was still-
Keef
he was
so
still
much
bigger.
further
Yeah.
ahead than him at that point,
I don't know. I liked a lot of them Chicago niggas. I can't keep up because a lot of them die.
or went to jail for a long time.
Yeah, because I liked damn
LA Capone,
Ambition as a
LA
rider.
Nine.
Whose is that? Ambition as a rider. He killed that. You don't know him? I hate when y'all know who I'm
Young
talking
Poppy
about.
was hard too.
Fucking G Herbo came from that. Lil Bibby.
Yeah, I fuck with G Herbo. I never
He was
really got
Lil
into
Herb back
Bibby.
then. Lil Herb and Lil Bibby.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
G
they came
Herbo.
out with that track. Yeah, they went hard.
My fault. Remember, I be
can't
telling
believe
you.
y'all
Remember, I
don't
be
know
trying to.
him.
We gotta do that.
That's upsetting.
We gotta listen to Free Crack. Like, we keep saying we gotta sit down and listen to
Oh
it.
yeah, you're like.
I gotta
Lil
put her
Bibby.
on to that.
She'll like Lil Bibby.
Yeah.
I'm not. I never did. I never did the Bibby thing. His voice is much too deep. My voice is deep. His voice is deep. It just wasn't working.
That's what made it hot.
He looks so innocent.
That's his X factor. Every rapper got their.
That
Not
Bibby
every
a
rapper.
businessman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just looked mad innocent. His voice extra, you know. But I feel like I don't know. Chicago
Love
changed
Foe. I
everything.
fuck with Love Foe, bro.
Love Foe. Yeah.
I fuck with Love Foe. That's who sings Ambitious as a
He
rider. Got
definitely
a
was a
couple
legendary
joints. That's my
Chicago
nigga.
rapper.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with Lil Pappy too.
Young Pappy.
Young Pappy. Lil Pappy, Young Pappy, Baby Pappy.
My favorite niggas from back then besides Chief was probably King Louis and L.A. Capone.
I like her.
King Louis was
the
crazy.
start. Rondo was hard too.
I wasn't a big Rondo fan. He was cool.
No, I was a huge Duck fan though.
Duck
That's what I'm
was,
saying. I didn't even
Duck
know
was after that.
the
a
pick
little
size.
bit,
Yeah,
I
way
think.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
was
got
like
onto them
waves of
people
this
late.
shit.
I'm an older bitch. I
told
ain't get.
you
You know
that.
what happened? I fucked a young nigga. Got the whole catalog. I was like, this is pretty cool. I missed out. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Play that again, babe. That's exactly what happened. I didn't know none of that shit to him.
Yo, you funny.
But I really liked it. One time gave it a try. You know what I mean? It's really out of my age group though. People, motherfuckers
Nah,
my age
yeah,
listen
we
to that
know,
shit.
yeah.
They want to hear state property.
You don't think people your age group
They want
is
to hear
like
AZ.
impacted by them though?
What?
You don't think people your age is impacted by them? No.
No, nigga. No, at
Bro, I know
all.
40-years that say they got ops, and it sounds childish to me.
Yes, like I'm of
That's
course.
because they old rap niggas they listen to start saying it on their new shit.
Exactly.
What's
Stuff just got deep.
what's
Real
Nas' new
shit.
album?
Fuck no. I don't think them young
What's
niggas
Nas' new
impact
album
nobody.
called? Yeah, I never listened to it, but I
So you
bet
don't
you,
think
I
they-
bet you, I bet you was some ops bars on there.
You really don't think their music changed gang
I
culture?
hate when motherfucker ask me something,
Nah, 'cause
right?
think about it.
And then I say what I
'Cause I
say.
don't
Then
feel
they
like
twist their body. They use different words. You ever think? No, you really don't.
To
When
say
you
that
do, you really
Chicago-
think about it. I thought about it, motherfucker.
Yeah, but to say
when you
they
asked me the
haven't-
first time,
no,
nigga,
to say
the
they
answer's
haven't
no.
changed gang culture is crazy.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's insane.
Niggas my age don't listen to shit. First of all, in my
Yeah.
age group, I kid you not, even like I said, my girlfriends, right? Yo, I turn on some of that thug. They cut this shit
Yeah,
off.
they
What
not
the
even.
fuck is
Yeah,
this?
they not even rocking with that.
They don't
Future,
listen to
none of
nothing
that.
I listen to. None of my
I
people.
wasn't asking about the elders. I said gang culture in general.
Oh, I ain't hear the gang culture because I don't really know a lot about gang culture. I'm from Philly, like Philly area, Delaware, and all that. We don't gang bang, bro.
Yeah.
You either Muslim or you not. There's no gang bang here.
Yeah.
Not to put the Muslims in with the gang, but in prison, I wouldn't fuck with the Muslims.
Some people turn Muslim in there.
Watch your mouth. This is a
Even
loud
though-
podcast, nigga. If
I
you
mean-
find the beautiful religion of Islam while you behind the wall,
We-
brother, by all
scared.
means, you
We
take your
all-
shot and do what you got to do.
We always be
It's a
talking about
beautiful
Delaware.
religion.
We from
what
up
the
here,
fuck does he
but-
know? He's from Boston.
There's
There's three
niggas that
Muslims
turn
out there.
Muslim
There's
in
three
there.
Muslims out there.
Or they turn blood.
Blood in Massachusetts.
That's what I said. I ain't know it was a thing either.
Just make your own
Black.
shit up at this point.
Yeah.
What's
Shout out to the
poppin'?
gangs.
So y'all,
I feel like it was three different conversations.
what's popping is crazy.
Yeah, she be.
What's poppin' rocks? Roxbury
What's
rocks.
poppin',
Socks,
Foz?
walks. That's it. We done. It's no big deal. I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem. It's like I'm not real judgmental about that shit. And people are so passionate about the gangbang thing. I'm just like,
We
that's
laugh at
cool.
y'all, yeah.
I did not say that. I don't laugh at y'all. That's like somebody going to LA and wearing a hat like that.
I did it.
He did it. That's the same person Phelps is. He wanted us to be accosted. It looked like a gangbang hat.
It don't look like a gangbang hat. I'm not a gangbanger.
Right, that's what-
This look like a Phillies hat with flags on it. I ain't from here.
Do you know any gangbangers? You got any friends?
Yeah, no.
I had one. Like I had a couple gangbanger friends like at different times in my life, but when they would like explain certain shit to me, being that I don't come up and it's just such it's such like a almost like how you get secondhand embarrassment for a nigga because it's like on a one-on-one level, it's just like
So,
I'm
gonna tell you my
like
first,
without your other gangbangers, y'all look
the
a little
first encounter I had.
No, I
my
don't
fault.
think
You
that.
don't
Look,
like
look,
that
Mona.
word.
Listen, the first gang encounter I had with some motherfuckers was over in Newcastle. My man's was from the Bronx, and up there they be on a blood shit. I forget it was Mac Baller. It was one of them blood shits, right? So he used to tell us, and when we went in his room, he had a picture of himself with a bandana, but he ain't wear his shit flag up like that, right? So we just used to listen to him. He always wore red Jordans, whatever. This nigga graduated from high school, and his motherfucking family came down.
And they was all dressed
His
up.
sister had on a white t-shirt, red Dickie pants, white and red
The
13s.
sister banging.
White and red 13s. His dad had on like
He black.
he was black. His dad had on a like an all red like old head like a
Well, I
linen
was thinking he
suit.
could speak Spanish.
So look right. I'm just introducing myself to the fam, and his pop shake my hand. He like, what's up? What you got? I said, listen, OG, I don't do none of that around here. You heard? We don't do that around here. He was trying to check my temperature, like.
I'm talking like people explain. I remember my friend explaining like how would you become a triple OG, like the stuff that you had to do.
Yeah.
Wild.
And then the
You gotta
second,
commit crime.
the second crazy
To
thing
move
I
up
seen
in the ranks, you gotta kill niggas.
when I was in college. Me and my homies was at a party.
Wow.
my man's was a blood from New York, and we seen some down south niggas. And the down south, they both niggas. You know how niggas get drunk, niggas want to throw all they shit up. You feel me? And then after that, when they see a nigga throwing some shit up, they gotta go check the nigga. So these niggas got up close, start. You feel me? Talking Spanish.
Your reenactment of the fingers is killing me.
Cause it's too much.
There's a lot going on. Definitely.
And them
is.
niggas, it was all this tension, and they said some shit and threw the shit up and broke it down, and them niggas hugged, and they was best of friends the rest of the night.
I remember going somewhere in
this shit is
Brooklyn,
weird.
young and not understanding shit, and we were in a stairway, and there's a bunch of people because I think it was like the building was getting evacuated, and somebody at the top of the steps goes, brrrr. So I just instantly do it right back. So we're doing it back and forth in the stairway. So I'm with a friend and her man.
You drunk.
I'm with my girlfriend. I'm 18, so I'm really like, I don't know
really
shit.
dickhead.
I'm totally like, I don't know nothing. I'm just with my girlfriend and her dude. So you know what the fuck do you keep going, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I'm from North Philly, nigga. That shit.
You just add
They
fuel
would
to
have
the
killed
fire.
us, and it was like the stairway we in. You would have had to trample over type of people to get to us where we was. So I was probably safe doing it because you wouldn't figure out who it was. But
In New York,
not
nutty.
knowing shit, I
Y'all-
learned later though.
They
I
got
ain't-
the slicing y'all the fuck up. At y'all that got to the top of the
Us doing it,
steps.
I think it made it real for me because I seen like my nigga from Brooklyn was a Crip. I had a homie from Harlem that was a Blood. They both was black. I knew a Latin king or two. But when we would go to LA, then it would be like real. Cause it was like we going to LA after P&B, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, these niggas don't really fuck around. You just gotta be aware of your surroundings because it's like, it's almost a fact that nigga might press up on you. It's just how you gonna carry it. To me, you from the ghetto, you speak ghetto language, cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that gang shit is so not, like we don't know nothing about that. Like we don't come from that. Like it's a total
You
different thing.
can't act-
The closest you could get to it here is New York and Jersey. Because they both gangbang.
New York
And
and
Jersey
Jersey.
niggas are infamous for being Muslim and gangbanging, which is like
Yeah.
impossible, but whatevs. I don't know. Shout out to all the gangs. The Vine documentary, I feel like it lacked talking about him in any other kind of positive way. I know y'all gonna grind me up about that because y'all always do. I feel like I don't know who he killed, who he didn't kill. If it's true and he has all them bodies, I don't even know what to say about it. It's so crazy because you get desensitized to shit when you're from the ghetto. I'm not saying I know King Vines, but I know niggas that are known to have a lot of body. You know what I mean? Like that. So it's like, it's bad, yes, but I'm still looking at him like an entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
He's a good rapper.
He was so handsome.
I'm not a big King Von follower, but even for me, obviously next to him dying, my biggest memory of him was when he gave his whole hood 100,000. Like I remember that. Like I remember.
You gotta know the story behind it.
Why?
Because it was like
He gave him some.
they
was
got indicted.
motivation.
He paid for bodies.
was a
That's the
bonus.
whole thing. That was the whole point. Yeah.
Well, in the world they from,
And that's
he
another
cashing
thing I
niggas
thought
out.
was crazy. Yeah,
No,
he
but like,
definitely.
they was doing some work for that.
It was just funny you said that because that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
He's this entertainer. He's in entertainment life. That's something a rapper do. You get clout for. That's lit. You know, people always show each other. I used to always have my buy y'all rollies and put it on camera.
Yeah.
But he may or may have not paid them
So
for
it's-
Duck
so
with
it's
that
blood
100
money.
band. It was for Duck. That was the check for Duck. Like,
But I mean, at the
May or
end
may
of the
not.
day, we can't.
I don't know because I don't know. How would I know?
I
right?
mean, as people, we can't draw back once a motherfucker organize all the bullshit he did. Vine was telling us, believe the nigga.
Yeah, crazy.
Believe
Wow,
him.
that's another thing when you think about it.
That was
Okay,
the crazy part
Vine-
of the documentary.
What?
When you put the pieces together, the lyrics together, and I'm like, oh, those lyrics are for.
But
this
most of the
event.
lyrics, I feel like most of the lyrics was old because he very much so seemed like he calmed down when he started. Like once the rap shit seemed like a real thing, it seemed like he started calming the fuck down. But then you gotta think, because I used to openly say that he kind of went out like a sucker because it was like so stupid. Like you, Vine, you're a demon. Niggas know you everywhere.
And you
You're
don't
known to
got
be
it
a
on
demon,
you.
and you think you about to fist fight a nigga. Like who's
Yeah.
fighting you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're Vine. Who would really fight you?
And he
But-
was known for punching niggas out too, right?
yeah, he was
Yeah.
in jail and all that. Didn't
Yeah.
go to jail scared. He really was one of them. The documentary do get into his father. His father was a gangbanger. They look just alike. The father got killed by a fucking sniper
Damn.
at the skating ring.
Yeah, he
Niggas be getting it in over there.
he had that shit in him.
What?
That shit was in him.
That's crazy. Either way, but yeah, you know, I don't know. I fucking hated it. It was horrible. As long as Drown Out is way too long. And it's just it's too many tweets to feel like real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable this nigga would be tweeting all this shit and he piecing together the times. This person is picked up by homicide at 9:13, dies at 9:30, Vine tweets at 9:07. This is what he doing over and over and over, like a detective, like a fucking DT. It was
Probably
crazy.
was real.
But you know what came out after Vine died? They said that he was responsible for KI. I guess they was about to indict him or whatever. They just put out everything they were going to do, what they were going to lock him up for, and some of that
Like
shit,
they was building the case on him.
like they was building a case on him. I don't know. He did have like a couple scenes of like body cam footage of him getting booked, which is crazy to watch. But it's so much internet shit on him. Real Vine fans, like true deal every day on him from the beginning type of Vine fans or whatever. And not even Vine fans, because a lot of you freaky ass men, y'all was just fans of the violence. So y'all just kept up. It'd be 10 niggas in the living room arguing, yes, they did, shoot, did it, and did it, but you like y'all over there like y'all know them niggas, which is strange as fuck. But because like the follow niggas shootings is crazy anyway, but that's the thing. That's the thing
it's
too.
weird
We're not
as
even
shit.
gonna act like that's not a thing.
Yeah.
But
They
you
obsessed with
count on
him.
the killings of the gangs in your city compared to niggas that in a whole other city. That's
And
just
acting like y'all
it's
got
a-
beef with 63rd is weird. Too.
oh my god, shit like that. So if you see the people, you gonna run up on them.
We,
and all that
we
other
definitely
shit.
used to make jokes like you from 64 as a joke.
I don't know, I don't know. It's sad, the whole thing, whatever. But yeah, I don't like it. It already got millions of views, I'm sure. He called himself a filmmaker in the show. I thought that was a cackle. Boy, this is YouTube.
Vaughn got kids, right?
Yeah, he got children.
we got-
Never brung up him a father.
Yeah.
I heard he was a great uncle. Never brought it up. He mentioned his sister a couple times. They was close as shit. Never highlight their relationship. His mom, nothing. Like
Just
one thing that he did do that I give him props for, Mr. White Man, Culture Vulture. Trap Lord. He did put in like economic situations and poverty and systematic racism and reasons what would birth a Vine. You understand what I'm saying? The boy from the projects, I didn't know that about Vine. He from Parkway Projects, which is I guess O Block, yeah, what they call
Where
O
we
Block
thought
or
he was
whatever.
from.
You know what I didn't realize though to the documentary? The neighborhoods would get renamed after niggas. So if the 63rd Street niggas kill somebody, right? Oh, his name, now it's O Block. You feel me? So then I'm going to clown you with who made O Block too, you know? One thing I'm going to say, talk about fuck the police. They don't give a fuck about that bitch. I'm going to kill you when I see you. Well, nigga, meet me on Tuesday Street at 3 o'clock. All right, fine. You bring your 357. I'm going to bring my 9. All right, see you. Then they go shoot it out. Very open with
It
it.
was like
Everything
the
on
police
Twitter.
was not reading nothing on Twitter.
But it's you know what it really is?
Police not
They
getting
don't
in
give a
there.
fuck.
Yeah.
They're not chasing these homicides, so who fucking cares? Because a lot of people are like, oh, you got to have heart, whatever. When you think about it, right? Because I think he might have even compared that boy to Jeffrey Dahmer at a point. When you think about it, because he kept referring to him as a serial killer. That was his whole thing. He felt like he got enjoyment out of it, making fun of people.
Yeah, he was trying to play him psychotic.
Yeah, basically.
That's
he thought
cool,
he was a
but
psycho.
Jeffrey was different. Don't be comparing niggas to him.
Yeah,
I just think
Jeffrey
it's
was
different
wild.
because Vaughn won us over as a rapper first. Like, it's hard to paint him as a serial killer.
I don't know. I can't say that. You know why? Because I feel like people knew him already. Before he rapped, I feel like people
Yeah,
knew
he
because
was
they
known where he
followed
was
that
from.
situation. He was already a known person. I think that's why the music
Shit.
worked so well.
James Brown might got bodies.
James Brown definitely has bodies.
These was different bodies, though. This was like, I'm
You
going to
get-
tell you what
come
I'm going
on
to do.
now,
I'm
don't do
gonna
that. Don't do that.
What you mean?
Don't do that.
That's the big difference.
James Brown was an known enforcer in the streets. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know about James Brown.
I'm
but
telling you.
I'm telling you from
I
the
feel
new
good.
days,
I look good. That's a James Brown quote.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's it. I don't know.
Suge
Watch it,
Knight.
whatever. I'm never going to talk about it again. And hopefully somebody will do a better job soon. Thank you. Next, they locked up a 17-year-old for the killing of a transgender woman. I want to talk about this because transgenders die like every such couple minutes and nobody ever gets arrested for killing them. But they really did lock up the boy that killed him. They have tapes of him going to her apartment. Her name is KoKo, I believe so. I hope I don't get her name twisted because she's in this documentary. She's a pretty important person, real loved lady. But when he walks into her apartment, he has a hood on. So it's like you already... You know, like he just looked like he kind of like hiding under the hood and shit. So I don't know if that was his plan, but I was surprised to hear the boy was 17 years old. Met her at the mall. Met her later.
The boy killed the transgender.
But it's always give you vibes like it's a date. You know what I'm saying? It's nighttime, you coming through. Like, it's not like I've read it and it said that she was like raped or anything like that, but it's like, it's just always some datey type of vibey shit. It's weird. But I was just surprised that he was a kid. Like, I was surprised that he was so fucking young, but they locked his ass up quick. That was some social media shit. Everybody chipped in, everybody shared pictures and all that. People was upset. And I think that community in general is tired of losing people because that shit's not right and nobody gives a fuck about them. From police to detective, newspaper, nobody. They'll misgender them in the newspaper. They'll talk about them, like cast them off like prostitutes. They don't give a fuck. Like it don't matter. I think a lot of serial killing goes on within that community and nobody gives a fuck because they don't know. Same thing, which is the same thing Jeffrey Dahmer. People didn't really care because some of them boys was gay and they were black.
Yeah.
If they were white, niggas would have shut that down earlier and it'd have been over with. But that's not what happened because we're niggers. Can you say hard R on YouTube?
If you black.
Cut that out, baby. Or make it sound like, niggas.
How you feel about them like lately with this bathroom shit? Like them pulling their penises out in the women's bathroom and women being uncomfortable with it.
Cut that out. How do I feel like who pulling their penises out,
The
honey?
transgenders.
But like in the stall or like in the.
Wait a minute, babe. A transgender
No,
woman pulls her penis out?
they in transition. They trying to be a woman, but they still got their means. But but they could say what they want.
Well, I feel like I am not technically against like the sharing of the bathroom thing. I know that's people probably are like, different, but I don't think that they're a threat to me or my kids in the bathroom personally. Also, I feel like being that we don't have urinals, like it's girl bathroom is all stall. You know what I mean? Y'all kind of open. Ours is all stall. So if she were to pull her penis out in the stall, no big deal. She's pissing there, I'm pissing here. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The little girl ain't like what she saw and went and got in trouble because she said, "I'm scared. There's some shit in the bathroom."
Oh, you read that? Like something happened
Some
like
little
that?
girl,
Actually,
they came for some
okay.
little girl.
I missed
She
that part of the
Some
story.
little girl was in the one. This is a specific story, but I didn't seen a couple. One is like the little white girl was like, one of them was in the bathroom, and I seen, you feel me? I got scared and went like, you feel me? She felt.
I wonder how she saw it. That's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that though, right? Remember that? No, it don't know.
Welcome to my world. I've been getting that all night. Okay.
But it's a little. The comments will hold me down. They'll come with the
Yeah,
messages.
it's gonna be some motherfucking comments. There's definitely gonna be some comments. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I'm not really against it. Like, I've never looked at, and I know people gonna be disagreeing, but I never looked at that community like a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what is the word? Harmless almost. Like I don't look at them like something's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, no.
you know what I mean? So like if
Nah.
my daughter is in the bathroom, so if my son's in the bathroom, it's a trans man, she's transitioning to be a man, that doesn't really make me. And if my daughter's in the bathroom and is a trans woman, I don't think, you know what I mean? Like I don't, it doesn't bother me. And if it's for me, I really don't give a fuck.
Like I don't know cause I know women's bathroom, y'all should be different. Y'all be having couches and dresses and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the whole deal is, but it's just more women is coming out with them being uncomfortable in that setting.
I think that change is always uncomfortable for sure. And I
Something
definitely
they not
don't.
used to.
I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that goes on, but it's like that whole drag thing they doing down in what is that, Nashville? They're really making those drag people like they're like violent, crazy.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just,
and then
like,
Lizzo did the whole thing.
yeah, but the thing about it is that same state won't ban assault rifles even if people keep killing our kids with them. Like the same motherfucking kind of gun gets in the same weird ass nigga hand and goes into, the only thing different is a different school, but the same age, and then mauls down the kids and the teachers and everybody else, and they won't change the law. But we worried about the drag queens, like it's a joke. Them southern places are jokes to me. Like they just don't make any fucking sense. I don't know, I don't get it. I talked about gun control a little bit. It's disgusting. You need to know what's going on when it comes to lobbying. The NRA has their hands in everybody's fucking pocket, and that's why they won't change the motherfucking law. They don't give a fuck how many of our motherfucking kids get killed, because their kids are in motherfucking schools with armed guards and shit, and that's how they carry, and that's why they don't give a fuck. It is very dangerous if your child is anywhere to fucking 12, 13, you scared to death because you know that motherfucker don't even know how to deal with it, and they having drills. And I'm the bitch that told Smush If it was a school shooting and he was running, he ain't nowhere to run, then lay up under a dead body and wipe the blood on his motherfucking face. And then I put it on Instagram, and then a little girl did it. Remember? The little girl did that shit.
She survived because
Now, what if her mother told her that she heard "Don't call me white girl" say that? Don't call me white girl for president, goddammit.
I ain't gonna lie, looking at that little girl, she looked like she came up with that on her.
No, but I did. I told my son that shit. I meant that shit. It's like you having a conversation with a 6-year-old. Yo, look. If you ever hear a bunch of noise, they shooting. Jump out the window. That's crazy having this conversation. I remember being in high school and Columbine happening. I remember how big of a deal was it. All the schools had to pray. We watching shit. We talking about it. We doing all this. And then it was just like, oh, was it another one? What grade was it? Oh, first grade. It's such a common knowledge. It just happens on a regular basis. It's fucking. Let me tell you how much it happens. It happens so much that when it happened the time before last time, the cops was being pussies and they waited outside for 45 minutes and everybody got shot up worse. So these cops was moving like army men, kicked ass, killed the girl within 5 seconds of reaching her, saved the building, and they were like, oh, look how good that's how much it happens. That we can compare police responses to it because it happens a lot. It's going to happen. One thing for certain, it's coming to your town, in a town near you. Why would you need an AK-47 to kill a deer?
Yeah.
Why do you need AK-47? Why do you? I can go get AK-47 at a festival, nigga.
It makes no sense.
What they call it? It ain't a festival, flea market.
The gun show.
The gun show, motherfucker. I'm a felon. I can go down south and get me an AK.
Facts.
Imagine don't come back here with AK-47 with the strap on it.
I'd be shocked.
I'd take your motherfucking ass out first.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, that would be the end of you.
Hey, Derek.
Think so?
No, that'd be the end of
If
the
she could get
morning.
one, I'm gonna get one too.
If I had an AK, though, I would definitely get in trouble. I would take something down automatically.
We not.
I'm running up on tour buses,
We not
banks.
doing that. Yeah, we not.
Open the fucking till. The till, nigga, the cow. Yeah, you don't know shit.
She thinking that now because she like, I ain't got the gun. As soon as she mad with that gun, somebody dying.
I admit, I agree. I think that nobody should have them, including me. It's crazy. It's like, and I feel like for the gun owners, because I see a lot of people protect black gun ownership. That's bullshit. Nobody's trying to take everybody's guns away. We just want things like
Get rid of them
psyche valves.
and get rid of assault rifles. Like,
Get rid of assault rifles
yeah.
and psyche valves.
Yeah.
So if you're known to be suicidal, your worker might say you're homicidal, you're motherfucking moody, no, you don't get a gun. Or once you turn fucking 65 and your hand's so shaky and a motherfucker knock on the door looking for their siblings and you blow them through the motherfucking door because you're 80 and you're too old to have a pistol, you shouldn't have a gun either.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, what the fuck? Them old niggas shouldn't be driving neither. Shaky ass hands. Once your motherfucking hands shake, that's it. Half off Ubers for them niggas. No disrespect. I don't want to be behind you, motherfucker. Yeah. You one sneeze away, and you gonna fuck this whole traffic line up, nigga.
You ain't lying.
I hate old people a little bit.
Nah, I feel you.
All right, let's move on.
You made a good point though.
I always make good points, nigga. Take notes, motherfucker. I want to talk about my boy Finesse2Tymes. Shout out to Finesse2Tymes.
What
Open my
happened?
DM, daddy. He was running around with this young guy. I sent it to you, folks. I don't know where the fuck he
his
been.
young. Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
his son. I found out.
Oh, it's not his son.
No, this makes total sense.
So
okay.
that's why he carrying it like
That's
that.
why he carrying it like that. So Finesse,
He really from the
Finesse
block.
has been seen exactly. Finesse has been seen with this kid. I think he's like 10 or 12. This nigga cuss. This nigga rap. This nigga shoot dice.
He made
this
good.
nigga
He
keep
made
it whack.
good. He made good money fans already. Like
This is how I try to explain it to Phelps. He's on live, right? Thomas. Finesse2Tymes in the background, chilling, okay? This little boy is on live, okay? He's probably 10. He count his money. Fuck niggas, you see, we got fuck the ops, fuck the cops, right? Real country. The phone ring. This nigga 10. He pick up the phone. He say, hello? The guy say, what's up? Where y'all at? He go, we look in the camera, remember he on live, and walk off. This motherfucker sell drugs. I know a drug dealer when I see it. That's a street nigga. That ain't no kid. Benjamin Button, that motherfucker been in jail before. He got a baby on the way. Yeah. He looked like he's 10 years old, but I knew he was gonna go viral. Not only did he that, he got this nigga in the strip club. He the only nigga down at the bottom of the stage. They twerking, he throwing it. This nigga 10. I love it. I followed him.
Yo,
I subscribe to his YouTube.
Listen, it's certain.
But they dragging Finesse about it.
It's certain shit that we know is not right, but at the end of the day, it's special cases out here.
I feel like in a country that's common, Boosie would have strippers danced on her son on live. His son was a kid. Talking about buying prostitutes for his nephews and shit. It's a Southern thing.
Now him forcing it, but the young boy saying, "Y'all don't leave me." It's 2 different things. That little nigga got in the car and ain't get out.
People
That's the
start
young boy
talking
he is.
shit. The girl from y'all know Gloss. Remember Glorilla came out. Her best friend came out too.
Glossy,
Gloss
yeah.
she got signed by
CMG.
No, Glorilla is CMG. Gloss is QC. Yeah.
QC, my fault.
Gloss came out like, yo, we supposed to be raising kings, not thugs. I knew it was coming because it's like, I'll be watching like, oh shit, the little boy, but it doesn't feel like it's being forced on him. This is who he is.
Yeah.
But with that, that's what came out. That they just from the same hood. He Finesse puts it like he's saving his life. I'm going to teach him if he did it. Yeah, I don't know.
If you meet a young wild nigga like that and then you bring him with you, you feel me? That's saving him.
And he just signed him too, Phelps. He signed him.
Finesse. If he was a little docile young boy that went to school every day, it wouldn't make sense.
Right.
Him being a wild nigga makes sense. Like, all right,
He
little
is.
nigga.
It's real. It's not an
Yeah,
act. I am convinced.
You know how we done been around, and you feel me? You probably done been that to an extent where you a little motherfucker past your age. It's just like that.
When I was his age, I hung with people that fucked and smoked weed all day. No cap. It was pretty spooky.
I was 13, 14.
I wasn't as confident as that motherfucker. I
I was
quiet
13
in the
and
background.
14. Phil, my friends were selling cocaine. All right. We played Madden right after my man's busted jug. You feel me? Like that's.
Yeah, I hung with older people. I was wild, but I wasn't. I was that little nigga. That nigga there know how to cook some cocaine. Like he's been out here. Yeah, he know how to bag shit up.
Facts.
He might have shot a gun too.
He might listen.
I can't remember his name. I can't
Man.
figure out the little boy's name. But yeah, it wasn't his son. So I thought that was like, that made me look at the whole situation different.
That's-
That is not
that's
his
even
kid.
better.
But you know what I thought though? Being that Finesse is fresh out, I thought maybe that was his son and he got crazy.
Yeah.
Right? He was booked.
When you told me that, I was like, damn, this what happened when, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, okay, he
Whole
went to
time,
jail.
little nigga ain't got no daddy for real.
Yeah, that nigga ain't got no dad or no mom. He just be at the store. That's where he picked him the fuck up at. In front of that goddamn store. Oh, listen, me and Tom went to the Lil Wayne show. It was really good. I meant to tell y'all that 10 episodes ago, but it was good. Ice was in the building. Shout out to my nigga Ice. Me and Ice were actively complaining. Ice from the Joe Budden podcast. Me and Ice were actively complaining because we were looking for mixtape Weezy.
How to love.
We were so upset. Yo, they was doing single. I'm lick me like a lollipop. I'm like, bro. You know what I mean? This is getting crazy. Me and Ice complaining. Soon as we got good complaints in, and I had my tweet wrote right before I hit the little tweet, they tweeted. He came. Dedication to Wayne came. That motherfucker was up there dancing and shit. It was a great show. He did his thing. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Shout out
He
to
canceled
Lil
right
Wayne.
after that too. You see that? He canceled the Atlanta show right after that. Man. Yeah, that shit was.
Shout out to Wayne.
Yeah, it was a nice drawing for sure. Yeah, and shout out to my cousins because you saw me in an uncomfortable situation in a horrible section where Tom had me, and you took me to the top and gave me the best seat in the house. Thank you, Shaquita. I love it. I be really loving these bitches because like they come through in the clutch. Like I fuck with y'all.
And y'all stop
Fuck with
disrespecting
y'all.
Tom and putting him in the back when y'all giving, like, stop playing.
Yo, they ain't listen. This bitch, she came. She said, "Look, what you doing here? Let's go." I looked to the right, to the left. Fuck these suckers. I'm going to the VIP where I belong. Goddamn it! I wish I would ask about a friend. They only got room for me. No, I took Kai up there. Come on, Kai. We had a great time. Oh, and you know what else I noticed? He remixes that line when he says,
Oh, you mentioned that to me.
he says, he used to say, stunning my paw, so don't go there with me. Gotti, my mentor, so that he doesn't say, he doesn't call him his father anymore. And he makes
what'd he
it,
say
he
in the
makes
bar,
it
Tom?
known. Like he says it so hard that you notice it. Fuck Birdman, nigga. He does, when the line used to be something, and then Gotti, my mentor, so don't go there with me. Stunning my paw, so you know that's in me.
Yeah.
He don't say stunning his paw, he calls somebody else. Everybody knows stunning is Birdman.
Yeah.
Get that boy his money.
He gave it to him.
We'll give it to him again. You're making him wait.
He said he gave him a 50.
Free C
Didn't
Murder.
Birdman say he gave him a 50 pack,
Free
right?
Max B, the Wave God.
50 million.
Free Young Thug, goddamn it, and all the YSL. R.I.P. Kid.
He gave him 50 million.
Nigga, see, never mind. We ain't gonna do that.
Listen, the little girl that got into the fist fight with her teacher, the one that was like real hype with the pink shirt, and the teacher didn't hit her back at all. She got a year in jail. Yikes! They ain't playing with bitches. I fought my 9th grade teacher. I ain't get no time. I had Mike Monica, boy. My mom got me a lawyer, nigga. We fighting this shit. My grandma said, "Take that shit to trial. You ain't do nothing." My mom said, "You gonna listen to that lawyer tomorrow? Shut up." Paid the lawyer. Lawyer want to plea out. My grandma said, "No, you gonna take this to trial. Don't you take this laying down, bitch. I did it. I'm guilty." I had my teacher like this, bitch. I ought to kill you in here, bitch.
You meant it.
She deserved it. Fuck you, Miss St. Julian, if you listening, bitch.
Miss St. Julian.
Yeah.
She was Haitian or something?
No, she was white. Of course she was.
Oh, she was French.
And she hit me first. And you know what? I found out in the state of Delaware, because I went to high school in Delaware, if you didn't know. Shout out to William Penn. In the state of Delaware at the time, they were allowed to detain you, remove you from the class, and principals could still beat you with a paddle.
Yeah, you was telling me that.
Yeah, Delaware state law, they can hit you. This is
would.
country. This is the first southern country, the southern state.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we was shocked. We was in the office.
Wish y'all niggas would.
Our Philly asses, aunts, cousins, we all up there deep. What the fuck you mean they could take a paddle? Let me see what the paddle look like. The fuck? They don't do this up our way. What the fuck you talking about? Y'all can hit them with a paddle. I need to get my kids up here.
Yo, when niggas first start coming to Delaware, you ain't heard that no more than that.
Delaware's a wild. Moving to Delaware was the
Y'all
worst
got
part
hit
of
with
my
a
life.
paddle?
Never.
It never happened, but they are allowed to do it legally.
Was
Now,
on my
right now,
face.
this year, probably not.
I went to Catholic school. Them niggas ain't touch me.
Listen, that was their whole fighting thing, like their whole like comeback. She removed out your room. She was trying to remove you out the room because she can. I'm saying, oh, she hit me. I hit her back. Fair is fair. You know, da da da. They like, no, nigga, they allowed to hit you. We never knew that. It's not like you signed anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I paid tuition.
But I don't know. That little girl got a year. Free Bianca, man. That was fucked up. She beat her teacher ass, and the girl didn't even hit her back. She deserves something because that was crazy. Y'all probably even know what I'm talking about because it's so many. It's like every week viral. But the last one where the girl fights her teacher, the teacher actually fights her. It's over a cell phone. They behind the desk.
And they went spewed into the hallway. And
No,
was
the
like
one that
tussling?
spewed in the hallway, that's the girl who got the year. The one that spewed into the hallway and the girl's like really doing the fighting, she got the year. But the one I'm talking about, it just happened.
Okay.
And she quit, but she fights the girl. That's the whole
Did she
thing.
win or like?
She took
If
her.
you hit the student, you got
She
it.
didn't fuck her up, but she definitely won a fight. She a grown
Why?
woman. That girl, little girl, don't know what to do with no grown up.
Why is it all women fight? How come ain't no male? You feel me? Ain't no niggas fighting the teachers or vice versa. Like it's all these girl fights.
Some of these
It's so
niggas
many.
bring guns to school.
For me, I just remember.
You said the teachers is letting niggas have it.
Yeah,
you
like
got
some
it,
of these
bro.
niggas got knives and guns and shit.
Listen, I feel like as a teenager, girls are so like hormonal and our mouths were so crazy. It was just with two women, you just boom, boom, boom so quick. It's a little different with the male teachers and shit. And I also feel like girl teachers, I just remember them always trying to be in the middle of everything. Even with a fight, they'll jump in the middle to break it up. That's why they always get punched in their heads and shit. Come from the back, bitch. Break it up from the outside. Y'all keep jumping in the middle, and then you get 3-piece. Now I gotta do an extra 3 weeks suspended because you got in my motherfucking way. I was coming for Shaquita. 2 to the body, 1 to the motherfucking chin. Now I done knocked Miss Barber across the goddamn room. Bitch, we done planned this shit all summer. I told this bitch it was up in September. I was one of them kids. We get that shit on the day. But yeah, she got a year for fighting. That's what you get, you little bitch. You deserve. You shouldn't have did that. The teacher ain't even hit you back. Trifling. I would never fight a teacher. And it's my Zeus people really fast. Let's breeze through it. I did watch the end of the show. Stunner Girl's still a fan fave. She's coming on the podcast. Stop telling me to have Stunner Girl on the podcast because she's coming on the podcast. I don't know about nobody else. I'm a Stunner Girl fan. Thank you. And I did watch Bad Boys. Orlando Brown is on it. I feel so bad about that, but it's so good. God, who knew that would be such a good match? He's so good for that show. I'm so excited to watch it. Shout out to
Pause.
Orlando
Anything
Brown.
Bad Boys outside of Martin and Will. That's crazy.
Yeah, Bad
I
Boys.
seen the clips online. I was laughing at every single one.
You know what's weird to me about the Bad Boys thing? How it'd be like the last season, Tom Friend was on there, and the whole thing was, oh, we like pussy, oh, we like dick, or we like pussy. It's like, okay, it's a most majority gay men, then it's the 2 straight men fighting for everybody to know they're straight when one of them is like, you went to the after party, didn't you? And then everybody trying, I want the strippers. Yeah, bro, I want the pussy. It's real extra.
You could be secure with yourself, but to knowingly go and to be around majority of zesty niggas is crazy.
I mean, it's just like such a weird, it's like, okay, we got strippers. We're going to get female and males. Just like, it's just confusing.
What are you doing here?
I don't know what the point of it is, but to me, it's never cool. Everybody just chilling. It's the straight guys like, we love pussy. Like, it'd be like, yo, we gonna go play volleyball today. We gonna volunteer at the homeless shelter. And it cut to the straight guy like, yo, last time I got pussy, I was in that shit like this. Cause that motherfucker don't want nobody to know. You know they got Kirk Franklin on there again. Kirk, your goddamn son that went on that show again.
The nigga that he cussed out on the phone?
Yes.
He gave it to him.
But Kurt's a friend of the podcast. Remember when I met him? You taped it, remember?
Kirk,
what? I don't know, Schwarzenegger. I started licking his face. That boy look good. He looks great. Skin all tight.
Kirk Franklin is motherfucking, he bodybuilder hot. Yeah, Kirk,
Yeah.
he benching like 250.
He walked up on me like that.
Yeah, Kirk benching 250.
I said, stomp. Oh, people say, we had a good time. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. No disrespect. But his son is on version 2 of the bad boy. Yikes. What the fuck? Where did we go wrong? You lead a child to water. The motherfucker still don't drink that shit. Goddamn, that's holy water, nigga. Your fucking father, Kirk Franklin, how dare you embarrass us like that? Do I got a voicemail? I'm not doing a DM. I'm tired of y'all. I'm not opening my DM no more unless there's a cash app in there. Or if Big 30 DM me back. Where you sending time?
Straight to you. Check my message.
Okay, I got it.
What's up, Damona? I got some real poetic shit to say.
She under the covers?
Sound like
Why don't you make the fucking episodes a little bit longer like they used to be? Don't cuss me out now, because I'm a big fan. Big fan. Hey,
let's
so,
wrap
hey,
this
Trey.
up. Everybody, thanks
pack
for
up.
joining us in. Check us out next week. And we love you so much, guys.
Bow.
Thank you.